Stephen, how are you?
Christopher, I'm just finishing off an imaginary mint.
Oh, good for you.
I'm very well. Are you well?
Good. How's your mint tasting?
It's minty.
Very good. How was your week?
It was lovely and the sun is out today.
It's very sunny. If you didn't know, Steve's wearing shorts.
I'm wearing shorts. Look, there's my leg to prove it.
It's also your foot, Steve.
Absolutely.
Very tanned.
You can't get one without the other. Ew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very tanned. Like, well done on that.
You look like an evil mastermind the way you're sitting there.
Do I? I'm just upper class.
Well, of course I sit like that as well. Some might say you're just missing a white cat.
Well, I do have a white cat. It's currently at the dry cleaners.
Isn't that frightfully expensive?
Very, very expensive. But they have to take it apart and put it back together again. But it comes back with a wonderful sheen.
But are they not in danger of messing up the machine they use to clean?
What machine with this?
You know, the spinning and jiggering. A washing machine?
Washing machine?
Washing machine.
I don't know, I've never heard of this.
People use it to wash clothing.
Really? You have to wash your own clothes?
You do use a washing machine.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I have wonderful staff, so you know, Dyson takes care of all my clothes.
Does he? I don't know what minion of mine is mine. I just have a dry cleaning wing, you see, and I just pass it all on to them, and they take care of it.
And that's quite a new build, isn't it?
Very new build.
Good for you. Good for you.
So as I said, you've got a wonderful tan there, Steve.
Yes, thank you very much.
Is that still from when we were in Spain?
It is. It is. I've kept it well.
You have. I didn't get a tan when we were in Spain. I'm very white.
Oh dear. It's highly unfortunate. You know, you could go to...
There's the door. Dyson!
You take care of that. You could go to one of those tanning salons.
What is this, Stephen?
I've through the grapevine I've heard about it, you know, at cards and bingo. But apparently it's some sort of blue light. And it shines upon you and you go orange.
Really? This blue light? Is it the Lord? Did you know the Lord? Is this blue light the Lord?
No, it's certainly not. It's plugged into the wall.
Really? So you're just standing there and this blue light comes upon you?
You just stand there in your own sweat. Just dirty and ugh. But you got a lovely colour.
I suppose I can see why the middle and lower classes might think it's worth it.
Yeah.
But I would say it's probably mainly chavs, am I right?
Oh, don't mention it, Christopher. They were outside the outskirts of my estate the other night causing mischief.
Just so you know, when Stephen says estate, he doesn't mean like housing estate.
Oh my gosh,
He
no.
actually, have you ever heard of the McGall estate? That's where Stephen lives.
I've got many acres
He
of
owns
land. Yes.
He has a degree.
I do.
He's very learned.
Oh, I am so learned. Or as the French would say, René Roque.
Wonderful. His degree is in theology, so yeah.
Well, I think you'll find that's a wonderful degree.
I'm not saying it's not, but it's not very useful.
It's utterly useful. Utterly. But anyway, moving on.
Yes, the chavs at your estate.
Yes, they were throwing a couple of stones at my vehicle.
What were you doing at the time?
Well, you know, it was Wednesday night, so you know I was watching Mastermind.
Yes, as I said, he's very learned.
We Skyped about it afterwards. But they were just throwing stones, so you know I reacted the same way I always do.
Did you? Dyson, get the door! Oh my word!
So many calls today.
Yeah.
But I reacted in the usual fashion.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you have your paddle with you?
I did. I've got it here right now. I grabbed my paddle. This one, of course, is red and blue. It's a Queen's Jubilee special edition.
Wonderful.
So I grabbed it, and with anger in my eyes, I chased those young hooligans, those young ragamuffins, and I gave them a darn good thrashing. Told them to not come back.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I bet that was the last you've seen of the chavs. Yeah.
Well, I hope so. I got a couple of bodyguards just in case, you know.
Speaking of chavs, did you hear about this Will.I.Am fellow with the Olympic torch?
Isn't that young man that doesn't like green eggs or ham?
No. That's the Dr. Seuss character.
Oh yeah.
This guy, I think he was in a band. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think was it the Poddington Peas or the Black Poddington Peas or
The
something?
Black Poddington Peas.
Something.
And what kind of songs would they be singing?
Well, they had one out not that long ago. It was something like Bom Bom Pow.
And is that in some sort of other language?
I think it was Korean. I'm not sure.
You don't mean William, do you?
William, that might be it.
Everyone calls him Will.I.Am.
Yes, and he has his own little logo that he wears.
I've got my own logo.
Yes, of course you do. I designed it.
He designed my logo. It's on all my possessions, including my underwear and my undergarments.
And his album.
Yes, I have a CD.
It's available in Canada.
It is. It's in Canada.
Well, anyway, this Will.I.Am chappie did not. He was carrying the Olympic torch. Do you know the
Let me
Olympic
stop
torch?
you for once. An Olympic torch.
Yeah, but do you know the Olympics?
Isn't that the event where they get middle class people together to perform in certain games and sports?
It is.
Give them all the chocolate medal at the end.
Well, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same with any sport. Do what you want and get an award for it at the end. That's
I
what
mean,
I say.
I suppose it's nice to make them feel like they're doing something worthwhile.
But little do they know.
Little do they know.
Little do
I
they
mean,
know.
they don't know anything.
Well, anyway, the Olympics. Do you know of the Olympics?
Oh, I do.
Yes. Well, the flame comes from Athens.
Athens.
Do you know the village Athens?
I was there for lunch last week.
Woo!
Had a lovely salad.
Was it a Caesar salad?
It was.
Well, it's good they're keeping up with their traditions.
Yes, you don't want to lose that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it gets lit in Athens and then it travels to the country that the Olympics is in.
Yeah.
Which at the minute is in England, but unfortunately they're holding it in London.
Oh, did you know I was there once?
Were you?
It was
I've
disgusting. So many people about. I mean, they were walking past me and blushing against me and
I knew they
touching me.
knew respect for the upper class.
Oh my gosh, no.
Don't know who
I was
they're
waving
walking
them
next
away,
to.
but they thought I was saying hello. It was very awkward.
I know. If you say hello to them, they're like,
Oh, there's no end. No end.
Anyway, well, at the minute it's making its way through the United Kingdom, which will eventually end up in London. Okay? And there was some city, I don't know, some random named city that Will.I.Am has to carry the torch through.
Yeah, okay.
And he did not have the decency to turn his phone off. He was running a torch in hand, and he was on that Twitter.
Twitter.
On his phone.
I understand.
And I was just like, that's so rude, for goodness sake, young man, put your phone away.
That is disgusting.
Isn't it just?
Where have manners gone? You know, where is the love?
I know. Speaking of Twitter, did you hear Mr. Facebook got married?
Oh, that young entrepreneur.
Yes.
Good for him.
The new money chap. Well,
Oh, the new money. It's very crisp and shiny.
I know. But anyway, his girlfriend graduated, so he said that they would have a graduation party, and invited them all round to his house. And when they arrived, they were in suit and dress. Thankfully, he was in the suit. They had a wonderful little wedding ceremony in their back garden.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I was invited, but I couldn't make it, so I just joined in via Skype. Which is funny because he doesn't own Skype.
No, that's utterly hilarious.
Yeah.
But all the best to Mr. Facebook.
Yes,
And of course now the new Mrs. Facebook.
yeah. Stephen, did you hear about that ginger woman?
Oh, I don't take anything to do with gingers.
I knew, but this woman, what's her name? Jerry isn't well or something like that.
Jerry isn't well.
Something like that. She was in some band that I would have nothing to do with in my life at all, in the past or present or future. No idea of them or listen to their music or follow them at all in any form. Spice Girls, I think they were called.
Ooh.
She was in that band, and now she's apparently been asked to be a judge on that X Factor program.
X Factor? Is this some sort of poultry thing?
No, X Factor, the letter X.
Ooh, X.
Yes,
I
yes,
understand.
the X Factor. Do you know the X Factor?
I've heard a few things.
It's a marvellous little program. I love it. they get all these brilliant ideas, David. They get all these working class people, all the commoners, onto a stage in front of thousands of people.
They do not.
They do. And they make them sing for their lives. And it's so funny. And there's a panel of upper class people who can fun help them.
That would be lovely.
Condescending laugh. It's marvellous. So apparently this Jerry Halliwell has been asked to be a judge. And there's rumours going on about Rod Stewart. I don't like Rod. I don't care for Rod
that
Stewart.
boy needs some sort of soother or something. His voice is very raspy. I don't
And
know
his
how to
jeans are
describe it.
very tight.
Very tight.
Very.
Especially for a man of his age.
I know. And he should stay out
Gosh.
of the outdoors during a lightning storm.
Are you talking about the hair?
Yes, he's
I
like a
mean-
personal, lightning rod.
Somebody get
Rod!
oh,
That's probably where he
witty.
gets his name.
Yes, I'm sure that's some sort of stage name, I suppose. But he
Possibly.
really should just don some linen trousers and put on some slippers and, just...
At his age.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You don't see me out skydiving every day.
Well, this is true, only at the weekends.
Absolutely. Everyone needs a pastime and a hobby.
I know, just fire up the jet and away we go and jump. Anyway, it's getting late. Would you care for a coffee?
I would love a coffee. We must depart.
How do you turn this thing off?
I forgot. It's not one of those clappers, is it?
I don't know. Give it a go.